section, I'm going to demonstrate to you the onboard effects, or the selection of the effects right there on the actual on the mixer itself, so the external effects that the mixer comes with. So first off, I've got the mic connected. I've set already my gain level. Compressors are down because, you know, don't really need that compressors on. To put the compressor up will just cause quite a lot of feedback. So it's good enough just to set your EQ levels, which I've done. I've just done the highs and everything else there. First thing we're going to do, bring the main mix down. We're going to bring up the microphone level to 0. So I'll demonstrate to you right there. Bring out your microphone level set to 0. Now we want that channel there to go into our main mix. So pressing down the main mix button just to let it know we want it to be going into our main speakers, left and right. So next thing you got to do is bring out the level. So just bring the level up of your main mix. You should be able to hear the sound of the microphone, so bringing it up. So set that to 0 there. So main level is set to 0. Now we want to solely listen to that channel. So you would press down the solo button. It will illuminate up, showing you it's on solo. Go in there to the other side. Then you'll see the level LEDs just picking up your voice through the microphone, and you'll have a main solo indicator there on the main bone section. Now if you want to check the level of the microphone, just press it down and then it will set it to the PFL level set, so that way you could set the level of your mic, so you know you get it to a certain level, not too high up, so you don't get as much feedback and so forth. Now I know at the moment this seems pretty low, this level, but it's a decent level to have. I will demonstrate that, because once you apply a certain effects, that level is pretty much going to zoom up. A lot of power is going to go through by just applying those effects. So let's just apply our effects. At the moment on the main channel there, we've got the effects set down. Now if you were to turn this and put it up, no effects pretty much goes through whatsoever at all. So first you need to bring up the effects level through here, then you could channel it through there, and then you could adjust the level. So at the moment I've got it pressed down to the PFL level set, because I'm going to set the level of the effects. I'm going to bring this up, bring that to solo. So pressing it down, it will solo the effects as well, so that way that will be set. So I give you there, not that one, this one there, so solo it out. So you slowly bring that up. Now watch how when I turn the effects level on this, how the feedback is just going to grow. So I'm just going to demonstrate that, keeping turning that one around. There we go. So that's set roughly about there. I've put it roughly about center, so it's pretty much just set right there. So I've left that one, but I've put that one up. Now if you go back to the main channel and you were to turn that level, turning right there, going on there, so you could see right now it's the amount of feedback and strength coming all the way through. That's because I've turned that all the way to the highest level. So I'm going to turn it around to put in the middle and demonstrate. I'm saying the same thing, and then slowly, gradually, you could see the level going down. That's because I've set it to a certain level there. If that was to turn quite high, that pretty much is at full level right there, and that will, that will be too high. You want to give yourself a little bit of room. So setting it right there in the middle, and that with the feedback that will be channeled through that level will be nicely set. So I've got it on maximum, and maximum level here is just set right there. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to turn that down. Next thing we want to do is set this one here. So all you got to do is just turn that a little bit, and then I don't know if you could start to hear the effects are starting to kick in. I've got it set on number 1, which is, what is number 1? It's a reverb Hall effect. So all you need to do is gradually turn this around, then you could just make out the effects. So there we go. That's the effects there. So now you got the Hall effects. The level is not too high, everything is set. That's in the middle as well. So if you were to turn this, paying attention to the level, 1 2 1 2 1 2, so you know you've turned it quite high, so you avoid as much feedback as you possibly can. Maybe I need to just turn it down about roughly to that level. It's up to you at the end of the day, and then turn it as high as I can. There you go, that level seems perfect. So that's how you would pretty much set your level. Once your level is set and you got your effects where you want, all you need to do then is pretty much take it off, and then you leave it on your main mix. So nice level, add in your effects, 1 2 1 2 1 2 gives you the level there. Now that's how you would pretty much set the effects on there. We're going to look at some of the effects on there. We've got on one section, you've got reverb. That will be the whole. And as I said, within an effects, you have an effects. So on effects 1, pressing the knob in, you've got 1 all the way up to 10. And that applies to each particular effect. So in that section there, from whole to reverse, you've got 10 within an effects. Let's just say we go to number 5, reverse. So we go to number 5. It will flash for a little bit. You can press it in there. Number 5. Press it there. We've selected number 5. Pressing the button again. Within that effects, you've got 10. You can't really hear it, so that's when, if you can't hear the effects, you just add that extra sort of strength from that channel, so you're able to hear that effects. So on that channel there, all the reverbs you've got within the effects from 1 to 10. Next effects, we've got the ambience and the delay. Let's go up to one of my favorites, echo. 1 2. So just crank the level up of that. Echo, echo. So that's the echo there. And within anything in there, it starts from 1 going up to at least 40. So 40 being the highest. 1 1 1 1. So in that section there, that's what you will have. Next effects, we have modulation. So that's like number 10. So if we go to number 10, so anything on modulations, within that, pressing it in, you've got 50. So that goes from 1 all the way up to 99. So each effect's in there, 10 to phaser, it will go from 1 to 99. Let's just check what that sounds like. 1 2. Put that there. Let's just set that. 1 2 1 2. You can't really hear it. There will be occasion when you can't really hear the effects. So maybe we need to set that down one level and bring more of that in. So that's up. You gradually can hear it. Bring that a little bit. So there you go. Now you're able to hear the effects right there. So it's a matter of setting this and setting those two up, and you're able to make out the effects. So everything from there, we're looking at least 100. And then you've got number 14, detone and pitch. Let's go to number 14, right there. Already you could hear the effects of that one. That one will have, let's see how much. We've got -12 going all the way up to 12, which is your pitch level. Let's just demonstrate that. Set the level, not too high. You could hear it right now. Pressing it in, 12, moving on, since the level's set. So each of the pitch have one going all the way up to number 12. Way back down. So that will be anything in that effects right there. Just bring the level down a bit. There we go. Number 15. We've got from number 15, let's have a look. We've got number 15, combination of effects, so delay, reverb, chorus, and so forth. Within that effects, we've got -9, going all the way up to 9. So that's pretty much all the onboard effects on the Xyenx mixer. Just bring that down. That's pretty much how you set the level of the effects and all the onboard effects and a demonstration of each effects within effects. Hope you've enjoyed.